Wow.
Just trying to think about this. He's got 76,000.
Look at that poker face. Wow, I would never call that poker face. You know he's got a monster.
Well, Bailey's taking a gamble here by limping in, Ken. It's brought everyone else in.
You're looking at me to work out whether I'm going to have another squeeze.
If Kalmar calls here, this is a family pot.
Well, look at the cards.
He needs to play lightning fast on the flop.
Can I swap that for a blood?
It's almost too much action five-way, isn't it?
This you don't want.
He's scared now, isn't he?
He should be. No, certain kind of flops, I would just give up on the flop.
No
Here
raise.
comes the flop. Bailey hoping for any flop that has an ace. Uh-oh. He's good so far.
Yeah.
Okay, check, check.
He needs to play this really fast now.
How much should he bet?
How much?
Minimum 20.
That's
I would
six.
like
What do you reckon?
25.
I was going to bet if you'd have checked. I had a bet.
Very dangerous.
10,000. Pass.
10,000.
There's a flush draw out there, possible straight draws out there. You're just begging to be knocked out.
You do get the
Pass.
feeling that Jez Bailey likes living on the edge, don't you?
Yeah.
Pass.
That 10,000 might take it.
Quality of hands have gone down now.
Yeah.
You play
Okay.
9-3, are you?
Okay, it looks like he's gonna win it, but this is textbook how to get outdrawn. The worst part of it, if he would have
Pass.
lost this pot, he would go home to his mates and complain about how unlucky he was losing with ace against this schmuck with queen 3.
Big smile by Bailey. He is taking it down, but
Aces.
If you told us.
what a flutter.
Let it low. They missed the loads.
Did they?
And I believe this is Howard Plant's button. Action on Jez Bailey. Who
Pass.
is one of those
Pass.
guys who does seem to really be
Call.
back in this game now. I wonder, has Kalmar taken his foot off the gas a little bit here, or is...
No raise.
Oh, I think he's just picking his spots, doing quite nicely.
Flanders given the free flop? And
Check.
couple of spades on
Check.
board again. This guy's playing it very cagey. Might be a good spot for Kalmar to bet.
Right, now we want
Check,
king of
check.
spades.
Yeah, if your opponent
Well, I'm scoring
checks, I
fine.
mean, it's always a good spot to bet.
Queen of spades.
Not anymore, though.
6,000.
Is that maybe a defensive bet?
Well-
Oh gosh, no, Tim's gonna go. Tim's not
Yeah.
going for it at all.
Re-raise, please.
He raised up 12 more. 18 total.
Yeah.
Call. Okay, gentlemen.
I'm playing the board, I think.
What do you think of that raise by Tim? What was his thought process?
It's very surprising, and I kind of like it, but it was not the right time. But I like it. It was very original and surprising, and that's most times very good.
Re-raise with
I
queen.
mean, the fact that the raise wasn't very big,
That's what I did on the
I guess he was trying to make it look like a raise that was induced, that was wanted to get called.
And Kalmar didn't show much strength, so
Midway through the first level, this looked like a two-horse race, this heat, but all of a sudden now you can see both Howard Plant and Jez Bailey, David Smith for that matter, all deciding they have a
I can't
chance in
see.
this
No,
one.
I can't see David Smith having a chance,
Listen,
unless he change
I
gears,
just
of
showed
course.
mine.
Does seem like he's going
They're
to
my
What's
cards,
this?
aren't they? Cool.
Thank you.
Just
Call.
calling.
limping in is
Pass.
Howard Plant with the King 6 of clubs. I guess the
Call.
players will be aware that he's done this with a very
Call. No
Yeah,
raise.
that's one of the
Come on, baby.
advantages of limping is that
Or at least
the
think
opponents
about it.
notice, and then you can limp with the not so good hands to get to see flops.
Yeah, he's done it with queens. Now he's done it with the King 6. We're 4 ways here, and I think looking at all the hands, I think it's both players, Flanders and
Check.
Bailey in the blinds, have
Check.
hit a
Check.
12.
pair of
12,000.
eights. Excuse me, Tim's on the button.
I think we're gonna see the importance of position in this hand.
Right. Bailey could have won this hand from the button too, but not from the small blind.
It's a whole different ball game.
Pass. Pass.
And taking it down is Texas Tim. Very experienced on the table as Flanders, and quite a character as well.
I play different ways on different days. Sometimes I take control of the table. Sometimes I'm very quiet. The last game I played I was very serious. That's still a form of control. You're still trying to control other people's attitudes towards you. My wife plays, as everybody knows, and she on TV, on the short-handed game, she plays what she calls bare-knuckle poker. I try and finesse it, which sounds crazy that we're kind of reversed in male and female roles, but her system works.
Sure does. Pippa has just recently won the Party Poker World Open title. No small feat, but the skill runs all the way through the Flanders family.
My daughter entered a free roll. She's not a poker player and doesn't play much. I mean, she's studying law and going well with that. But she did win a seat onto a TV game, and with Eeyore sat in front of her, she won her heat, her semi situation, heads up, and then won the final, the whole thing. And then this year my wife took that lucky charm and, as everybody knows, won the World Open Party Poker. So I have kidnapped Eeyore, and I'm going to use him today. Hopefully he doesn't just work on girls, hopefully he'll work for guys as well.
Donkey or not, the time is right for Tim Flanders to hit the winning post. He's been knocking on the door and braze. It might be now.
When the police asked you what happened, you said you got mugged and you nicked your
Cards
cigarettes,
coming
and
out,
they
it'll
said,
be
"Would you recognise them
Captain
again?"
Bailey
He
on
said,
the
"Yeah,
button.
Sylvester and
First
Edges."
action on the chip leader, Scally.
Is that not true?
Okay, Howard, you're going to need to put slightly.
Oh, I don't want to
More
put more
than
in with
that
this hand, do I?
Not much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Call.
This is the
Pass.
first time Kalmar's limped in under the gun, I think. What's his plan? What's his thoughts?
Well, he's
Call.
playing every hand. David Smith is, when David Smith is on the big blind. Wow, Howard Plant finds
Right.
another hand.
We don't limpers.
Aces in the big blind for Howard. How much does he have to raise to get the right kind of action?
I wanna tell you a
Forget
little
about that.
story
How many
before
high pairs can you have in 1 hour? I mean, I never had this card distribution in my life. I mean, I always thought Howard Plant is a lucky guy because he sure as hell can't play. But now I'm getting upset here. What kind of freak is this? Aces, kings, queens. It's ridiculous.
He has had,
And he's got a nice shirt as well.
to be exact, he's had kings 3 times, queens once, and now
It's not
the
difficult,
aces
it's bunk beds. Grandma's gonna kill you.
in only 46 hands.
I'm gonna raise 9.
9,000.
Now, did anybody buy it?
Uh-oh.
He's got the chips to call.
Call.
And Smith
Uh-oh.
has to like his
Call.
cards right now. This is great news for
Raise
Howard
did I?
Plant.
Great news, because when Kalmar called, Smith had an easy call as well.
Does Howard have enough not to go all in on the flop, or is it pretty much automatic all in on the flop? Depends.
Depends on the flop.
Uh-oh.
Look at Kalmar. Flop top pair with the middle pin straight draw.
Uh-oh.
I feel like Howard's going to be all in here. Actions on David Smith first, though.
Check.
Good luck if you've got it.
All in.
I'm all in.
All in.
All in over the top from Jonathan
Pass.
Kalmar. He's got
Okay,
plenty
Jackson,
of
cards,
outs,
please.
but Howard Plant is leading. And this is a big pot right now.
Especially for the
Good
plant.
call, 9,000.
I've got a straight draw as well.
I know that.
This would be the first time Howard can get back over 100,000 since the start. And if a 7, an 8, or a 9 comes, he's a gone pecan.
Spades as well.
Shut up.
Ooh.
And a spade as well. He's got a million outs now.
Queen,
Yeah, he
please.
certainly does. It's well, it's still 60-40, 36.
Yeah, you are.
But
Oh, then don't start now.
Kalmar's thinking, how can I miss?
Oh.
And he did.
It's a straight.
Oh, straight over
The
here.
hand held
See
up
how the
for
cream
Plant.
floats to the crop.
Scary.